What is up, guys? Welcome to Vlogmas day number 18. In today's vlog, we're gonna be working on a Challenger. If you guys saw yesterday's video, I just finished up working on this charger right here outside. So that charger is ready for pickup. It has the ambient lighting, has 1,000 starlights. We're gonna be working on this. Sheesh! Look at this. He got the Christmas lights. Yeah, guess how many Christmas lights he got on here? I'm guessing at least 800 lights to 1,000. It's all the way around the car. Come on, buddy, you missed the back bumper. All right, so for this car, we're also gonna be doing starlights and ambient lighting. So you guys can see this roof is pretty small. So we're gonna be doing about 800 to 900 starlights, I believe. We're gonna be doing ambient lighting. This ambient lighting should be a little bit easier. One, because it's 2 less doors to work with. But we're also gonna be adding a strip right here, all around. And then the only thing that sucks about these Challenger dashes is that this curve right here, you can't really add a strip here. So what I like doing is I like adding half a strip right here, and then I like adding another one right here like this. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick what you guys need to take off to get this headliner off. It's kind of simple. It's almost just like the Charger. 2 A-pillars off, the visors, the visor holder, this main control box right here, both handles, and then also these 2 coat hanger type of things, and then the headliner to get it off of this C-pillar. Basically, you kind of just took it out. There's nothing that goes down that way, no harness, no nothing. So all you gotta do is pull down the back of the headliner down, and then it'll come out the passenger side door. That's the easiest side I've seen it come out. And then before we take it out, this car, I'm gonna cover it in this cloth, so then I could get it out that way. So then on the way out, it's not scratching any of the dash, the center console, the seats, all of that. So we're gonna be using this whenever we start taking the headliner out. So I'll be right back with you guys when I have the headliner almost out, and I'll show you guys what I took off, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, just like that, you take the headliner out. Remember to put a cover, because I don't know if you guys saw in the video or the time lapse, the headliner kind of comes over here. So imagine if this cover wasn't here, this whole dash would have basically gotten scratched, and we don't want that. So now moving on to getting these door panels off, you're going to remove this clip right here. This clip, you pop the pin in, and then you get a pry tool like this to pry it out. You're gonna take this cover piece off right here, and there's gonna be a 7mm right there. You guys can see it. Then you're gonna pop this up and out like this. So that's gonna come off, and then finally there's gonna be 3 Phillips screws down here. There's gonna be 1, 2, and 3, my friend. And then after that, you're just gonna pop the whole panel off. And the reason I'm popping it off right now is because we're gonna have to move the Charger out, move the Challenger out, move another BMW in, because the BMW is gonna wrap, and then finally move this back in after I do my starlights and ambient lighting and all that. So I'm gonna get these door panels off, and I'll be right back with you guys. I forgot to mention, there is gonna be one more screw behind the actual lever right here that you pull, and then you just get a screwdriver in, and you get that screw out right there in the back. Alright guys, so I just finished uploading my Vlogmas day number 17. I edited that, right? I got that literally posted like not too long ago. I already got 3 views on that. Sheesh! And for the Challenger that we started working on today for Vlogmas day 18, I am about 50% done-ish on the Starlights. As you guys can see, I got like this portion done. And I like gluing as I go. For some reason, I started doing this recently where I glue as I'm like working. And I think I like it a little bit better instead of gluing everything at the end. Because instead of gluing it all at once, it just feels better to glue as I'm going. As like insert Starlights, I like glue. And it just feels better for some reason. But this is what we got so far. Looking clean, looking flat already how I like it. Well, I don't like my girlfriend flat, but she got a little booty on her, you know what I mean, big dog? But yeah, look at that. She looks flat. And then that just makes sure the headliner goes back in place correctly, because there is a gap on top of the headliners where it's like maybe this big. I like doing it like this, knowing that the car, right, the car roof is not gonna squish down on the headliner and then want to push the stars in. So let's say, right, if these stars were up, right, like all messy and stuff, let's see. Let's say these stars were looking like this, right? Like they weren't flat, they were up like this. Once this headliner would go into the car, right, the roof of the car would push down on the stars, making it flat. So any stars that were like messed up like these were, would push down and start sinking back into down the roof. We don't want that. We want these to stay flush forever. And then this glue I'm using, ooh man, you try to scratch this off, this thing is not coming off. It's some strong glue right here, baby. It is currently 7:30 and that car came in today morning. I started working on it around maybe 2 p.m. And that's after me, you know, going to get something to eat, editing this video. So I feel like that's really good timing. Headliner out, both doors are out right there. I got the doors ready to start doing ambient lighting whenever I am done with the actual headliner. So I'm gonna put the headliner back in today, and then I'm gonna start on the ambient lighting today, and I'm gonna see how far I could get with the ambient lighting, and we're gonna finish it tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, it's Wednesday for me. On Wednesday night, I have a Dodge Durango coming in, right? So that Dodge Durango, I'm gonna work on it all day Thursday, and I'm gonna have to get the Dodge Durango done by Friday morning because I leave back home on Friday at 6 a.m. So the Dodge Durango is coming tomorrow night, Wednesday, and I gotta have it done by at least Thursday night, and I'll just stay up late to get it done. That I am doing 800 Starlights, and I am doing ambient lighting. But we're making good progress. I'm making good progress. I think we'll be straight. I just know I'm not gonna get no sleep. Maybe Wednesday night, and for sure no sleep Thursday night. So with that being said, let's get back into this time lapse, man. All right, guys, just finished up on installing the Starlight. I glued everything, I zip tied everything. As you can see, everything is looking real good under here. And I got the headliner flipped over. The reason I put it like this is because these headliners are really flimsy. So what I like doing is I like setting it like this instead on the wall how I usually do, because it gets too flimsy. So like this, it makes it easier to cut, and then just put everything in the trash right here. Hold up, I like this angle more like this instead of this angle like this. Is it just me? I think this angle looks better. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flush cut them with my tool over here. Yo, I think I like this angle more like this. This is way better, what the heck? So we got my handy dandy plier tool right here, or flush cutter, I think it's what it's called, the official term for it. So I'm gonna start flush cutting all my fibers like this. Then we're gonna get right into getting them back inside the car, and then we're gonna get right onto getting the ambient lighting on this, and then put the doors back into the car. And then I'm gonna see about finding the power and all that. This is kind of the same as a charger. It's in the center console, so you gotta kind of take the center console off and get the power from the center console. So if you guys are wondering where to get the power source, you get it from the center console as well, from the cigarette lighter. And then for the doors, you get it inside of the doors. If you guys are wondering where to get the power for the ambient lighting, just watch my charger video. If you're wondering where to get the power source for the Starlight, also watch my charger video. It's gonna be the same thing. So Dodge Charger and Dodge Challenger have their fuse boxes in the back, and they have them right under here, under this trunk piece right here. So I'll do that later, but that's where it is. That's where the fuse box is. And then in that charger video, you guys can see what exact fuse I tap into. So just watch that video if you're curious. With that being said, let's go right back into this time lapse. Hope you guys like the time lapse because I enjoy making them. I put you guys up on this tripod right here. Alright guys, I just finished flush cutting right now, and I just wanted to show you guys how the headliner is looking. Sure, how it looks outside the car. There's no real good way to show this. It's way too dark in here, but you guys kind of get the gist of it. Alright, so now we're gonna get the headliner inside the car, and then after that, so let's get it inside the car. I'll show you guys where to hide the box after I get it inside. Alright guys, I'm using my phone real quick to show you guys how all of this looks, because on my phone I have a flash, so my camera I don't. But basically you got to take this panel off right here, partially take this one off, partially take this one off, and then you're gonna get your fibers running down like this. You're gonna move this over, and then your box is gonna go right there. There's a nice spot right here. That spot right there, the box could sit perfectly up there. So we gotta curve the fibers into here. This is gonna close, this is gonna lock back in place, and then all of this is gonna close back in place, of course, because all the clips and stuff that had to come off. So that's kind of it for up here. Just wanted to show you guys how this whole mess is looking, but this is what you gotta do. You gotta cram up in the back. Got my time lapse right now running, so that's what you guys just watched. But this is how it looks so far. You gotta take a 7mm off here, a 7mm off here. This is a Torx up here, and then this just kind of comes off after taking this clip off right here. But that is kind of it right here, you know, crammed up in the back of a Challenger. All right guys, not gonna lie, I kind of got ahead of myself and started taking things apart without really showing you what needed to come off. But this is super easy to take off. All you gotta do is take this piece off first. It's just clipped on. Then there's going to be a screw that screws into here. It's going to be a small T20. It's going to look something like this right here. Then after you take that off, you're going to unplug it. You're going to unplug it from right here. And then you're going to take this whole plastic piece off. This whole plastic piece is just plugged in with clips. And then you're going to unplug the harness from behind here, which is sitting right here. And then my power, I got it from here all the way behind here. This wire leads right here, so you got to find a wire behind here, right here where my index finger is, right here. That's where the wire is. So right now what I'm doing is I'm running my wires for the footwell lighting. I got my passenger side ran, got my driver side ran, and then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my other extension wires for the single strip that I'm gonna run here, and then the other single strip that I'm gonna run on that side, and then of course the two single strips I'm gonna run on this side right here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna basically run the wires. Remember, this one's not gonna be the same as a charger, where this is actually right here. So you can see, I don't know if, I mean, you guys can't see, but you can't feel up this way. So the only way I'm gonna be able to run a strip here and a strip there is if I run the wire up and around and possibly right here. So we're going to take this cover off, and then we're going to get the wire up here, run it across, and then get the other one, run it down and up, and then run it across. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back with you guys on how the end result looks. I already got my doors on. I forgot to mention that. Got both doors on, and then we already got power to the Starlight. Sheesh. So all I'm really missing is the ambient lighting on the center console, which is super easy. And then this part, running this wire to run both strips, is honestly just going to be the most difficult part right now. I already got my wires ran for the footwell lighting, so that's easy. Already got that done. We're almost there with this car. Now we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna see what time this Durango pulls up. Durango should be pretty easy too. It's only getting 800 Starlight, so I could do that in a blink of an eye. And then that one's also getting ambient lighting, so that one's gonna probably take 3 hours as well to do ambient lighting on that, which is not bad. So whenever I'm done with this car, I'll show you guys how that looks, and then if I see anything that I think I need to show you guys, I'm gonna show you guys. So with that being said, I'll be right back. Girl, I'm tryna make you my chick. Hey, yo, excuse me, please don't right, guys, I just finished the Challenger and I want to show you guys the finished product. This thing looks amazing. Let me turn these other lights off before I forget this time. But here we got the outside. I think I showed you guys that at the beginning. Looking real good, real good. I would have just added more lights on the bumper, but he didn't. But look at this. Here we got it on the doors. Sheesh. We got the footwell lighting. We got the 2 strips I was talking about. This is how I had to add it. Like one half right here and then the other half right here. So then when you're driving, it almost looks like one piece. Because then this piece right here, it's just, this crack is way too like open. And I've tried taking this whole panel off to just get a strip here and like try to like tape it down, mount it down, and nothing was working. And then here we got 2 strips. Since these strips are very like firm, I never go up around this edge just so then I know it's never gonna come out. I go up to the right and then down this way, and then it just goes straight right here. And personally, in my opinion, this looks real good still. But this is how it's looking. Sheesh. Look at that footwell lighting. It looks so much better on camera, I'm not gonna lie. And then this is how the Starlights are looking with the ambient lighting. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get all of this in one picture, the Starlights and the ambient lighting. But yeah, I can't even remember how many Starlights this is, but it looks really full. Here, I'll put you guys over here so you guys can see. I want to say this is 900 Starlights, and it's full RGB, dual color, all that. Just what I've been showing you guys all these past few videos on all the other installs. Got them under here, under there. My favorite part always is ambient lighting. Like ambient lighting just changes the car. It just makes you feel more connected with the car, you know? Here are some quick like mode look throughs. We got burst flash, we got magic dazzle, smooth groove, we got open scroll, neon lights, autumn fairy, summer ocean, winter sonata, bouncing music, autumn fairy tale, bouncing disco. And I like that one because that one goes to the sound of the music. And then Tetris. Is Tetris with the music too? No, it's not. But this one looks cool. Look at this. Oh my, I've never actually seen this whole like mode. Oh wow, look at that. That's fire. Look, it's like a Tetris falling in. Oh nah, like, that's fire. I've never seen this mode through. But then we could change the footwell lighting to a different color through the color wheel. But yeah, usually I just tell people to just leave it like one color, like looking like this, like a blue or like a. And then on the headliner, what I like doing sometimes, and I'll just show you guys in case you guys haven't watched a different video of mine, is you can make it all one color. You know, you can make it pink, yellow, blue, purple, green, all that. Or you can make it 2 colors at once. So let's see, let's do red, and then one side we're gonna do white. So as you could tell, we have 2 different colors on there, red and white. And the mode I had it on before was just RGB fade, which is this one. So RGB fade just changes all the colors throughout whatever. This is my favorite just because it makes the car feel like more fun, you know, when you're listening to music, you look up and it's like but I'm happy on how early I finished this car. It is currently 12:14, which is super early for finishing an install and then having to do another install. Literally a Dodge Durango just dropped off moments ago, getting ready to come in, and I'm gonna be doing Starlights to that, 800 Starlights, and then I'm gonna be doing ambient lighting to that too. So expect another video coming out after this one. This one I'm gonna go edit it right now. I'm probably gonna edit for like real quick, try to edit for like an hour and a half, do my thumbnail and that, upload it, and then boom, we're gonna get the Dodge Durango in. So as soon as this video goes up, I'm literally gonna start working on the Dodge Durango for tomorrow's vlog. So man, we hustling. It is currently Wednesday, so I leave Friday morning, so hopefully I could finish that Dodge Durango. I mean, I should be able to finish the Dodge Durango by Thursday night. So timing wise, the time crunch that we had, we're doing good on that. Even though I'm throwing so much extra stuff on myself where it's like I'm working, and I'm not just working, I'm like creating content, editing, and still posting it all by myself. Like that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work thinking about it. Like, and the fact that I haven't lost a day yet, it's almost like a blessing in disguise that it's like, I know I could do this. And if I don't continue doing this, I'm just lame. I'm a lame-o. I hope this gives you some type of encouragement, some type of motivation to go out there and really, like, if you work hard and get no type of sleep, because I haven't gotten no type of sleep. Last night, I literally got like 5 hours of sleep. I don't know if you guys can see it in my eyes. But that's how it is at the beginning, you know. If you want to hustle when you're younger, so that, because when you're younger you don't have to get as much sleep. You need sleep. I'm not gonna say don't go to sleep. You could get less sleep and then still work long hours. That's how I've been doing it this whole time. I'm trying to hustle right now, so then later on in life, later down the road, I know I'm gonna be good. I know I'm gonna be good. I could feel it. One of these days earlier, I just had this like feeling, like this aura on me, man. I felt like this aura. I was like, yeah, like I got it. I'm so close. I'm literally, I feel like I'm like this far from like really like taking it to the next level and like really trying to like blow up. So if you guys can really support me by sharing these videos and, you know, commenting, liking and all that, I would appreciate it so much. Like, this literally has always been my dream to do a thing, and I'm happy to say I'm slowly achieving that dream one day at a time. So I'm gonna leave you guys on that note. Remember to be kind, be consistent, stay positive, and I'll see you guys on the next one.